Hi Geminis, how are you? Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your 18 love overview. I'm going to look at each quarter, and if you order this, these are going to be pretty short minutes. If you order this reading, I have a 5-minute version, and then I also have a 1-hour long version. If you want, we go into a lot more detail. So just to give you an idea, I'm doing these short ones, and obviously I can reach a lot more people by doing the free ones, but if you do want a personalized one, they are much longer. Okay, Geminis, what's going on in Geminis? Life and love for 19. Life and love for Geminis. Right. This is the Anna K Tarot deck. All right, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man reverse, which is good because, and we're talking about the first quarter here, January through, because this is very clearly telling you that waiting around for somebody or something is not really the answer. Or this could really mean two things. Or that you need to do this. What's underneath here? Okay, there is a sense of apathy. There could be some sort of out of control behavior or out of control emotions. I'm saying behavior because that was the King of Wands reverse, which implies action. And so it's with the Four of Cups here and the Nine of Swords and the Hanged Man, this is very interesting because especially if you're in a love relationship, there is one party that is very apathetic and one party that needs things to change. And the other one I'm sensing, it's like someone's not caring. I mean, we have the Nine of Swords, so either you've been through something really heart-wrenching, or you're going to, and it's hurting one person more than it's hurting the other, and it's like you're kind of waiting to see things if they change, but it's almost like you shouldn't wait around, so you're not going to. One person's not. All right, we'll look at this in a little bit more detail if you order a private, but we'll keep going and we'll come back to this a little bit. Okay, so I'm sensing too, obviously I think this is love related because we have the Three of Swords here, so there could be a third party relationship going on. There could be, and you're sensing this, this with the High Priestess. This is not, this. So, if you feel like you're being lied to, and I'm saying that because we have the Moon reversed. Okay, this is deceit and lies and manipulation. This is coming out. So coming out, you'll know. This is going to be made very aware to you what's happening here, right? We have the Six of Cups. So obviously there's going to be some sense of wanting this to go back to normal. There's regret. There's isolation. There's Five of Swords reversed. Again, I think one party doesn't care and the other one cares a great deal. And I think you're going to feel stuck in that cycle for a minute through the first quarter. And the answer clearly is that you could be dealing with the water sign. We have the card of Pisces. We have the card of Pisces. We have the King of Cups here. So you very easily could be dealing with the water sign. And then this is Cancer too. So you could very easily be dealing with the water sign, especially during the first quarter and with respect to this. But, the answer, Geminis, in the first quarter is to just go. I mean, period, right out of the gate. I mean, if someone's being apathetic or lying, or there's a third-party situation or a heartbreak of some sort, letting go, and this is letting go of control, moving away from the situation is going to be extremely helpful. Move on to the second quarter. Because if this does pertain to you, now this reading isn't going to reach everybody. I know it might not be your storyline. And it could be vice versa. The energies could be flipped, obviously. So let's move on to the second quarter. From 5:18, what are the messages for Geminis? From 18 messages for Geminis. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. What's underneath that? Page of Pentacles reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so there's a lack of reciprocity. There's a lack of intrigue. There's a lack of wonderment. I love this card because when it's upright, okay, he's testing, he's slowly testing the waters of emotion, very careful, doesn't want to get hurt, but just seeing if there's something there. So I always liken this card to curiosity, but reversed. Okay, again, one person's into it, one person's not. There's a lack of reciprocity. You're feeling left out in the cold, or they are. All right, and I say one person's into it and one person's not because clearly somebody's walking away, and clearly somebody is definitely keeping an eye on the other person. And then there's the Knight of Swords, and it's like the less they care, the more, and I'm saying you because we've got swords, but the energies can be flipped. But the less they care, the more they walk away, the more they show apathy, and control for their own life, the more the other person gets extremely heightened, intense emotions and actions and words. So, if this is talking about you, Geminis, maintain composure the best that you can. If this is them acting like this, you already know that you don't want to deal with somebody that's acting like this, so move away. Okay, this could be somebody new coming into your life. We've got kings all over the place here. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. This could be somebody new coming into your life, waltzing into your life rather quickly with lots of purpose, which is going to be important because if you've been dealing with a water sign that is very apathetic and could care less, that has been a little bit deceitful, then you're going to want somebody with purpose. Okay, but I'm sensing a little bit of a false start here. Could be somebody else lingering in the background, or I don't know. The Fool reversed. There's two people here. There's a false start, and so I just don't do anything. Just let this play out and see what happens. All right, maintain your temperament. Don't get too busy working around with trying to figure out who's who. Do you? I think the message is I feel like there's going to be suitors all over the place, and that's wonderful, but don't worry so much about who said what and who did what and if they're going to do this. Just worry about what you're doing. Worry about your path. Okay? Get involved in something. Now, this could be a pregnancy. This could be somebody waltzing into your life saying, I want this, I want this. It could be somebody from your past. That's why it's not the Fool. But if this is not that for you, then this is telling you definitely get very involved in something that you are passionate about and spend a lot of time and energy in that space instead of worrying about your love life. Let's go move on to the third quarter. For Geminis. For Geminis. Universe, what are the messages for Geminis for the third quarter of team? Tower reversed, Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Emperor. There's a very heavy water, fire presence here this year for you. Bottom of the deck, Strength, yes. Remember in the last quarter we had the Empress, and I was like, do you get involved in something that you're passionate about? That is still the answer. It's going to help you stay strong. It's going to help you feel independent. It's going to assist in keeping you busy so you don't feel all wobbly in terms of who's doing and who's loving you and who's into you and that type of a thing. Now, I'm going to step back a little bit because I automatically out of the first quarter, out of the gate, assumed this was a love reading. Now, let's look at this a little bit in terms of if you're in a long-term relationship and it's going well, what is this reading for you in terms of life and career? Okay? There's going to be some very upset moments, and you're going to feel a little powerless. This could be in the workplace. This could be with friends and family. You're going to feel a little powerless, and there's going to be people all over the place. I was sensing a lot of people coming into play, a lot of kind of gossiping going on about other people and who's involved. And so, through the first half of the year, Geminis, back away from all of that. You don't need that, all right? Stuff is going to happen when you're taking care of yourself, okay? Obviously, with the Two of Pentacles here, there's going to be a lot going on. and it's reversed. So this isn't something that you can stabilize. Again, I feel like a lot of this control is out of your hands. So the only thing that you're going to be able to control are your motives, your actions, your thoughts about it. Okay? So, third quarter, life and love. Okay, so we've got, again, with this fiery energy, the Emperor steps into play very heavily. Again, something didn't begin, something didn't end. And so I feel like there's this slow evolving of something with someone that you've known for a long time. They could be making themselves or their romantic interest known to you, or this water sign could be trying to come back, but he's very clearly going to be blocked by someone that is much more full of purpose and very much more present in your life. So this could be one person, this could be two people. But look, somebody's been kind of watching you and wanting to take you with them on their life journey. The Page of Wands is such a cute card because I always think it's like, this optimistic little fun fire sign that says, hey, what are you guys doing over there? Can I come play? Or do you want to come with me? I'm going to go do this. Come on, let's go. Like just very light-hearted, fun energy. And which is very different between this Two of Wands. So one's talking about wanting to do something. We have these plays off the twos. Wanting to do something, but clearly not wanting to do it alone. Okay, so somebody definitely wants you with them. Power reversed, so something could be getting fixed. Could be with this water sign. This could have been there all along, on and off kind of a thing. And so we have Nine of Cups reversed, Six of Swords reversed, and Knight of Pentacles. So wishes not coming true, not needing to, maybe needing to but not doing, getting a way to sort out your thoughts. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So something here with one of these people, or the development of one of these people into a relationship, or if these are the same energy, something is happening extremely slowly. And you don't really vibe with that type of energy. I mean, you're curious, you like to see how it goes, when it goes, but, when someone's taking their good old sweet time, it can be a little frustrating. So I think that's why the Six of Swords is here, because it's like you don't need to get away from it. It's not this infuriating energy. It's just bothersome. Bothersome to you. Okay, let's move on. And again, because you've been feeling like this before, on and off, and it's like you want to look at these people or this one person and just say, get it together. Are you in or are you out? Like, I've got stuff to do. I have a life to live. I don't want to play these romantic games. Okay, fourth quarter for teen Geminis. What are the messages for Geminis for the fourth quarter teen? October, November. Oh, these cups are back. Okay. These cups are back. And look what else is back. All right, the Seven of Swords. So again, there is some sneaky behavior going on. This person comes in and out of your life. Now you could be really juggling a fire sign and a water sign this entire year. Okay? But here we go, in and out, rushing in, rushing out, healing taking place. Someone's not being honest. Oh gosh, but we've got this Judgment card here, which is a very important placement, because where it is, after all this stuff you've gone through this whole year, you're feeling overburdened, you want a fresh start, it's not here yet, okay, or it's not a new love. There's continued emotional messages, most likely with the water sign. And then there's this Judgment Day. This is you and them, and you looking at the situation saying, like, I can't do this any longer. What's happening? I think what I need to do is not listen to you, because you tend to be full of lies and sneaky behavior. I think what I need to do for me with this Magician card, it's like you're implementing the Judgment. You're needing this to be over. This is the 20th Major Arcana card. This is at the end almost. Okay? You've been through this cycle. It's needing to end. Now remember, you had the World card here, reverse, so it wasn't over yet, but it's approaching, And here it is approaching. You're making the judgment here. I need to be independent. I need to be single. I need to take care of myself because I'm done with these games. I don't sense a union here with the Two of Cups reversed. I don't feel like I'm a part of something. I don't feel in love with you anymore. This is you saying no. This is you saying no. You've been coming in and out of my life for too long. I have these repeated cycles of needing to be healed, and I'm done. Plus, obviously, Geminis, I think you have a lot more options. Okay? All right. Again, if you order the private reading, it's a lot more detailed. We pull a ton of clarifiers, and we spend a lot of time talking about these high-level concepts that we've talked about here. But as a high level, this is your teen Gemini. So leave your comments below and tell your stories and let others know what's going on, because it's very nice for them to know, and other people, and I like reading the comments too, to know that they're not the only ones that are going through stuff, especially when it's like BS stuff like this. It helps to know you're not the only one. All right, I love you, and I will see you soon. All right, Geminis, bye.